The IDF has begun efforts to evacuate Gazan civilians from combat areas ahead of an expected move into the remaining Hamas stronghold in Rafah. At the same time, forces arrested a number of terrorists who tried to flee under the cover of the civilian population. A number of Hamas operatives were also eliminated after they were identified observing Israeli forces. IDF spokesman Daniel Hagari said that the war in Gaza will end in Rafah, but not before some conditions were met to ensure a successful operation in the densely populated area, where there are some 1.3 million people. The IDF spokesman said that the objectives for Gaza set by the cabinet are ambitious and it will take some time to achieve. Meanwhile, the IDF is continuing mop-up operations in and around Khan Yunis and in Zaytun neighborhood in Gaza City. Dozens of Hamas operatives were killed and weapons recovered. Israeli officials are calling President Biden's comments on a potential hostage deal premature. Biden suggested that the agreement for the release of Israeli hostages in exchange for an extended pause in Gaza fighting could be reached within a week. There are reports of some progress in mediation efforts continuing in Qatar. While eating ice cream on the campaign trail, Biden said that the sides were close to an agreement. Israeli, Qatari, and Hamas officials all said that there is still no breakthrough. According to the latest reports, the potential agreement would see a 40-day pause in fighting in exchange for the release of 40 hostages and 400 Palestinian security prisoners. Israel will lose global support if it maintains its incredibly conservative government. That's the message from President Biden, who told NBC's Seth Meyers that Israel should take advantage of an opportunity to have peace and security for Israelis and Palestinians who are being used as pawns by Hamas. After once again describing himself as a Zionist, Biden said, "If we get that temporary ceasefire, we're going to be able to move in a direction where we can change the dynamic." Prime Minister Netanyahu appeared to challenge Biden's claim that Israel was losing support. He quoted a Harvard-Harris poll showing that 82% of the American public supports Israel. Netanyahu insisted that he will continue to resist pressure to end the Gaza war prematurely and said that popular U.S. support will help Israel continue the campaign until total victory.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.